They said keeping green anacondas was going to be fun. They said fun. The truth is I love them to death, but I tell you what, the one thing about big green anacondas is that every time that you feed them, they poop a lot and pee a lot. More than any other snake I've ever worked with. So we literally have to clean this enclosure at least once a day, sometimes 2 or 3 times a day. And we always want to keep it nice and clean, so that's my task to start the day. But first, I'm going to need to put on some shorts. That's a lot better. You know, there's nothing like starting your morning getting into a pea water bath with some anacondas, you know what I mean? But the truth is that this is all part of it. Ivy, how you doing, sweetheart? I love you so much. You're such a good girl. I love you so much. Look at how big she's getting. But again, you just got to get in here and do it. I mean, that's what this is all about. And it's not like the water is terrible, but there's definitely urics in it. It's cloudy. We don't like it to look that way. We don't want them to be in it. And of course, Ariana over there has got a giant lung still. She's one day going to be as big as my girl Ivy here. Listen, it's a lot of work to keep anacondas, I'm not going to lie to you, but it is so worth it because they are one of the coolest snakes on the planet. Got all this kind of muck out of here, so it's time to kind of do some cleaning of the glass and then filling it up. But what's so funny about anacondas is you can see Aries is just wrapped around me the entire time that I'm cleaning. He's just like kind of hanging out on me. It's weird. Ivy does the same thing, right? When I get in the water, she immediately comes over, wants to just kind of be by me. Anacondas are really bizarre, especially really docile ones like Ariana and Ivy, when they're just so curious. I mean, like no other snake I've ever met. So it's nice to have a little buddy hanging out with me while I'm cleaning. Just got to fill her up and we're all done. Look at how cute they look right there. I mean, Ivy and Ariana just chilling out. I mean, I love these guys. A lot of work, but hey, that's the way I have to start my day sometimes. Now, got to clean up because I did step in pea water for the last half hour or so. So clean up, get on with the rest of our day. And by the way, welcome to the vlog, Reptile Army. I couldn't have cleaned that enclosure if it wasn't for my Snake Invader shirt, you know what I mean? So you can go over to reptilearmy.com, get your swag, join the army. 10% of the proceeds go to US Ark. The rest of the proceeds go to either education or conservation. So join in the army, it helps the cause, and it makes you guys our little foot soldiers, reptilearmy.com. It's been a minute since I've updated you guys on some animals at BHB. As a matter of fact, there's a ton of animals I haven't updated you on, but we're not going to spend a ton of time with it. The fact is that this, of course, is that male mole snake. Did he just give me a kiss? I swear to gosh, he just gave me a kiss. The fact is that we thought we were going to have babies. Now I don't know if that female's gravid. She had some follicles. She looks super huge. I wonder if I stopped breeding too soon. That's a little tip for you guys, especially with live bearers, is that if you think a female is swelling up, sometimes it's an ovulation or pre-ovulation swell. And if you stop breeding too soon, you don't get babies. And I think I might have messed up this year. So nevertheless, still really cool snakes. And although I'm really sad that it looks like we're not going to have babies, I'm still super excited for the future with these guys.
Okay, you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
It is me, Noah Barczyk. I'm here with Mystic Mike. Do this. And today we're gonna be messing with chicken strip because Mike's never done that before.
Never. I've never laid my hands on the animal.
This is great. You're gonna have such a good time. Very relaxed animal. But before, I gotta equip myself. All right, we're ready. Yeah, chicken strip is so tame. Look at him. Oh! Did that hit you in the face?
That's close.
Oh, upper. Oh my goodness, dude. You got that quick.
You're gonna get me killed.
Dude. Grab him. Grab him. Underbody. Other hand underbody. Get that underbody. Oh, dude, underbelly. Whoa, whoa. Get your hand underneath those front arms.
Get under there.
Woo. Support him, man.
Oh, I almost got my fingers in.
Oh, no, you're fine, dude.
Yeah, okay.
You're fine.
How many people have been bit by him?
None.
Yeah.
None of them.
You're a liar.
Ever. There we go. It's gonna hurt a little bit. There you go. Whoa! Oh! 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 Don't restrict. Don't restrict. You gotta let him move.
I don't want him to bite my finger.
That's why he's trying to bite. It's because the restriction.
Oh! Hey, Jay, how you doing?
Whoa.
Jay, you want to come help?
No, actually, I don't. I'm really scared of chicken
Come
soup.
on, get in here, man. Come on, we missed you.
Chicken
I don't want to. Is he being so good?
He's being so good right now. He's being
Wow.
so tame.
You need me to pick him up for you, Mike?
Grab him with his back leg.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
He hits you with the juke.
Remember a few days ago we actually hatched out some of those tiger scaleless corn snakes? Well, this is what they look like when they're got a little size to them. Of course, they just get better and better with age. And again, the reason why we call them tiger is because they kind of remind us of a Siberian tiger, just the color. And it is something that's inherent, so it's really cool. And we have a handful of these coming up from last year. Really cool to add to this group. I'm excited about this project. And this is another animal that I absolutely love. I mean, just take a look at how beautiful that snake is. This, of course, is what they call a scissors crossing black and white striped California king snake, and what an absolute ripper it is. I mean, if I can produce these, this line, this kind of quality of that stripe, and look at that little heart on top of its head. If I could produce this, I mean, the only break in it is right there. This would be a super popular line of snakes. So definitely something I'm working on. We've got a few of these guys coming up. Going to be absolutely incredible in the future. So so many cool snakes here. I mean, I wish I could take like an entire day. As a matter of fact, let me know in the comments if you guys want me to do a tour of BHB and maybe the Reptarium, a video where I just kind of tour the whole place. Let me know in the comments if that's something you guys want. Got a cool clutch to cut here. This is actually a Mojave bred to a pin calico yellow belly. Now, interesting enough, the Mojave and the calico sometimes cancel out a little bit, so I'm not sure what's going to actually come of it, but we got a ton of eggs here, so let's just jump into egg number one. And with all the combinations, there's all kinds of potential for sure, and sometimes Mojave and calico can still be pretty cool, so we'll just have to see what happens. Oh, right off the rip, we got a beautiful calico. This looks like a calico or a calico yellow belly. You can see that pink and orange and beauty. Ooh, man, that is a good one too. Wow, that's beautiful. So let's hope we keep our luck going there, because that calico is amazing. Egg number two. And you can see this one's already pipped out, so we know that the clutch is definitely ready to be cut. And then we have what looks like just a normal Mojave, maybe a Mojave yellow belly. We'll have to wait till see it hatch out. Definitely no calico, no pinstripe or anything like that. Let's keep going. All right, let's see what we got here. Again, it'll be interesting if we actually produce the all-gene animal to see what it actually looks like. Just another calico here. So this one isn't quite as beautiful as the first one, but you can see that orange and pink coming through. So we've got two calicos, maybe calico yellow belly, hard to say, and then one Mojave. So far we've been whiffing on the combinations, but we still have 2, 4, 6 eggs to go. And I know once we get that Mojave calico, you guys will see kind of what I'm talking about, if we get it, I should say. And right, oh, wait a second here. Wait 1 second here. Whoa, 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 wait 1 second here. This is the all-gene animal here, and it looks way cooler than I expected. So this is a jigsaw, which is a pinstripe and a Mojave. It's a calico, and it's a yellow belly, and it's completely changed the color, which I didn't expect to happen. So that was way nicer than I expected. So hey, we hit the all-gene animal. We know what that looks like. Let's just keep on going and see what other combinations we hit. I am super happy with the results of that. There's no doubt about that. Come on, buddy. Come on. And guess what? We hit another one. Another one, and they look so interesting. Wow! This one is even cooler than the last one. Again, that calico can have more oranges or less oranges. This one's an absolute ripper. So again, Mojave, calico, pinstripe, and yellow belly. Wow, 2 in a row, guys. We still have 4 eggs. Here we go. Gosh, that was I don't know how we could top that. That was absolutely incredible. But this one's actually really cool too. So this is actually a Mojave calico, possible yellow belly. But you can kind of see how the Mojave and the calico cancel out just a little bit. You can definitely see it's calico because the orange and the flaming come up the sides, but it's not extreme, right? So nevertheless, we did hit it. Now you guys know what it looks like. 3 eggs to go. Absolutely incredible. I'm still on cloud 9 with that one. Ooh, doggy, I tell you, that was beautiful. Okay, it looks like we have just a little yellow belly here. Doesn't even look like a calico, just a normal yellow belly. 2 eggs. Wow, I tell you what, this has been a good clutch though, guys. This has been absolutely amazing. Oh my gosh, don't even tell me. Don't even tell me. Looks like we hit another one. Another one. This one might not have yellow belly in it, but we definitely have a Mojave, we have a pinstripe, and we have a calico for sure. Possible yellow belly, but all three of them look a little bit different, but we hit at least the 3 genes I really wanted to get together, so we are banging it with 1 egg to go. Ooh, dog, yeah, I tell you what, man. What a clutch. And then it looks like just another yellow belly, but wow, we really hit some really cool stuff. Cannot wait to show you what these guys look like when they hatch out. Pretty excited to tell you guys that basically the VIP room is basically done. We gotta clean it up a little bit, but we are ready to start offering the VIP experience. Let me tell you what that means. I'm gonna put a link in the description to the Reptarium. It will be available there. Only 1 spot will be available per weekend. It will be on a Saturday, and this is how it's gonna work. We can have up to 6 people. It's gonna cost $400, but what you're gonna get with that $400 is that all 6 people can come in at 4 o'clock, spend basically a half hour, 45 minutes at the Reptarium, hanging out, doing whatever. Then you come down, hang out with me, whatever guests are going on for the podcast. Then these 2 TVs here, you'll be able to actually watch the podcast live, you know, interact, do whatever you want to do. We'll have like pizza down here, some drinks down here, and then after 7 o'clock, we'll hang out for a little bit. Then you can go upstairs and hang out the rest of the night at the Reptarium. So basically, it's like a 5-hour experience, and up to 6 people for $400. And the reason we're charging that is that'll help us pay for guests coming in for the podcast so that we can continue to do that. So again, 1 a week. That's it. Whoever gets it, you can have less than 6 people. You can have 2 people. You can have 3 people, but you can have up to 6 people here. So link in the description if you want to jump in and be a part of the podcast, hang out with us, be in the VIP area, sit down, you know, hang out, have some pizza, stuff like that, chill out with my turtles and stuff like that. It'll be available over at thereptarium.com. One thing that a lot of people have been asking me to do is show more leopard geckos, and it's really weird. You know, we've just been so busy with so many things, we haven't shown a lot of our leopard geckos off. This happens to be a Max Snow white and yellow rainwater albino. Now there's 3 albinos, right? There's rainwater, there's the Bell strain, and then the Tremper strain. They are all incompatible with one another. So if you breed 2 albinos together, you won't produce albinos. That's why it's important to keep the albino line separate, because if you raise a couple albinos up and breed them and they're not the same bloodline, you're going to produce normals and you're going to be pretty bummed out, right? This happens to be the rainwater albino, and again, it's a Max Snow and a white and yellow. Love this little monkey right here. This is actually a Max Snow Murphy's patternless. I just love that kind of, it's like that gray, almost like steel blue gray look to it. Really amazing animals. As these guys get bigger, they'll get a little bit lighter, to be totally honest with you, but at this size, they're incredible. And look at that blue on top of their head, that solid black eyes, unbelievable. Definitely a lot of really cool leopard geckos this year, and we've got hundreds of them. Jessica always does a great job with them. Take a look at this sucker. It's on fire. This is actually a tangerine Bell albino, just like the rainwall albino. This is actually the Bell strain albino, and this is a tangerine, which is a polygenically bred thing, just meaning you breed the nicest tangerine, orange color, year after year, and you get better and better animals. And this thing, when it gets older, trust me, it's gonna be, I mean, you're gonna need sunglasses to look at this thing. This is actually a Bold Bell albino. I always love the Bold Bell. I mean, it's one of my favorite leopard gecko morphs, to be honest with you. Really, the bold striped bells and the bold striped snows are like my 2 favorites. But look at the head pattern on this one. It's very unique, very unusual. That's what makes this one super cool, is I've never seen a head pattern quite like this on another leopard gecko. And it's a crazy little monkey. It's just on the go. It's always moving. Got a hand over hand. This one got to mellow it out for sure. Wait, calm down. That's okay, but look at how cool that head pattern looks. Take a look at the pattern on this one here. This is actually that dark line that we have that produces a lot of really great stuff, and then it's actually bred to a snow jungle. So this thing's like a snow jungle dark line. I don't know what it's gonna look like when it gets older, because the dark lines change a tremendous amount. Really cool animals, but this pattern is as crazy as it's gonna get when it comes to a leopard gecko. This is just a really weird leopard gecko right here. It's kind of an interesting kind of reduction of pattern, definitely a hypocaratail. It's also a little bit of a jungle, but its head is really interesting purple right on the top. You don't typically see that, so just interesting. I wonder what it's going to look like when it gets a little older. And that's the thing that's interesting about leopard geckos, is they go through such a change when they actually get to adulthood and they start losing that baby pattern. No idea what it's going to look like, but I like it now. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did enjoy today's video and you want to see more big snakes, here is a playlist of a bunch of big snakes. Over on this side, you can do me a huge favor and hit that subscription button. It means the world to me. Have an absolutely wonderful day, Reptile Army. Remember, be kind to somebody, and I promise I'll see you in the next one.